So now, this is a grease I use. I don't know what kind of grease I use. A lot of spinning wheel, but I got this from the car place. Waterproof grease, it says. So we'll put this dab here. Okay, let's go back over here. First time you can see one of these here. First time you're gonna see me taking a reel apart. I don't normally do this, like I said, but I figured I'd just do this because this is a reel that I field tested. I didn't field test the guard. I field tested the reel. I was one of 90 or about 100 persons from Cameron Hughes. He called me and he sent me the Tsunami Shield 6000, the EVIC 4, EVIC 5000, and of course the Saltex 6000, which I did field test. And the field test is on there. There were prototypes, like I said, and you can see it. So anyway, that of course had some issues because they were like prototypes. And then so what I did was I think it went for 136 hours before failure, and the anti-reverse bearing was making noise, and that was the only issue. But this reel, like the Tsunami Saltex, is pretty expensive, actually, $400, almost $500. Okay, so we put that there. We're just gonna make sure that there's no sand in this guy here. There's no sand in this guy here, because if you got sand in there, we're in big trouble. Yeah, the sand is not embedded in there. Should be okay. I think with this probably oil. I'm not sure about this one, but I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. But don't know. We're gonna put oil instead. I don't know. Never done this before. So anyway, but I'll do that. So I'm putting grease over here. They had grease on top here, not that much though. They had a little bit. So I'm putting grease on both sides and just film. Make sure that there's no sand and grit. Alright. Like I said, I'm doing this. I'm not sure this is the proper way though, but okay, we're on the last leg here. This guy fly away here. Okay. And then there we go. And then we check this guy here. Make sure we're all good. Make sure we're clean. No grit in there. And then we're going to put some grease on this guy here. Put a small film of grease on the threads here. You can see, like I said, if the spool is off, you'll have a whole bunch of grit and sand, which is what we had, and so that's why it was binding. But I'm glad I took it apart. So anyway, I'm putting grease on the thread, and I'm also putting grease on the gasket here, rubber gasket. Alright, things are good. We're just going to make sure we don't have no grit in there. Okay, and now we'll put that guy back in there. Pretty neat, huh? Pretty neat. I don't know what spark goes in, but something like so. Now to tighten, it says tighten is counterclockwise. So, gotta go to the grooves here, line up the grooves. And go clockwise to it. It's pretty ingenious. Like that, eh? I don't know how tight make, but let's make it a little tight. So now we'll put this on. I now put oil on this clip here, right away so we don't rust. You put grease on it if you want to. Check if we got any grit there. We should be over there, I think. Yep, and then we'll put some grease over this portion right inside here. A little bit. Right on this there's a grommet here, or where that small little washer fits right inside the spool there, right in there. Pretty interesting. Okay, so now let's start going. There we go. Now it's smooth drag. Look at that. Smooth. Don't have to pull. Perfect. Yeah. All I gotta do now is get the drag knob, and I'll be fishing this guy here. I'm not sure. I think I got about 12 hours on this guy here. Still smooth. Like I said, if you're gonna fish in Hawaii, recommend that you get a reel that is sealed, whichever. And these are like about $100, you know. And I know you got these 1-year warranty. You got the Quantum. The Quantum right now is for the prices. I'm not sure if these are better or not, but this guy here got 13 seals, and I think the Quantum has 11 seals, 11, 13. The Casting has 15 seals. I mean, all these now coming up with seals. So it's something to think about when you buy a new reel, especially in Hawaii. You know, you go salt water. You need to get the saltwater reel, or one that's sealed. So what you can do here, over here, what I normally do is I put grease. You can put grease, you don't have to, but I do, especially when I take it apart now. So I put grease on this portion here, right over the seal. I don't know if it's recommended or not, but that's what I do. Just for the seal, you know, over the rubber seal in there. Yeah, well, just prevent water from getting in there. Okay. Then over here you can lube this portion right inside here, which is right in here. This is where salt will get in there. Hard to put grease inside that portion here, so I just put oil. But you need to watch this area here, because this is where salt's going to get inside, and it'll start to corrode. And we put grease on around this whole area here. Oops, a little too much here, but that's okay. We'll put it all around there, and then we're close here. Then we're going to walk this guy in here. We've got seals in there already, so that guy on. We're going to wipe this guy out here, and then we'll go open this guy over here and put grease on the parts. Need grease on that one, and grease on this guy right here. So you got a pretty cool. There we go. And then we put the seal of this guy right inside here. On this bolt, small little bolt. Let me get them in there. Put that Loctite on it. Anyway, then we put it back on there. Which make it snug. Okay, so we'll make it snug there. Wipe this guy off, and now we're all ready to go. Yep, all we need is a drag knob, which, like I said, for real services from Florida, Liz is sending it to me. Smooth. Anyway, again, this is WWJ, Whipping with Joe. The Tsunami guard, and how to use the tool. I'm not sure what this one here, this wrapper is, but it might be inside here probably. But I know we can use that one there, and we use this one here to open both sides. Again, and then this one here is, I guess, to go on the top here. Again, WWJ, Whipping with Joe. Tsunami guard, maintaining the spool. Aloha.